this is not how we are going to go on as Chelsea. This was a very mediocre game. I, as a Chelsea fan, I am at neck level. I am fed up with how the games are going. In terms of starting 11, in terms of how we were going with our gameplay, we just did not look as organized. First of all, we did not look like we knew what we were doing. We looked confused. We looked all over the place. I am honestly frustrated with how this game went. Could we have done a lot better? Absolutely. Have we done lots and lots better in the previously? Absolutely. But it felt almost as if we did not have any power whatsoever on this game, and we're just going with vibes and just winging it. We were winging this game, and I am honestly very sad. I'm honestly very sad with how this game went, and I know you as Chelsea fans, you clearly like my losing videos apparently more than my winning videos. But in terms of this game, I honestly felt so embarrassed for my team. I'm actually very sad. This blue flag is not flying high today, because they showed us a side of ourselves that we needed to see, and a reality check that we needed to have, and not later, actually sooner, because we will have a replay of this on the 25th of February if we're not careful, because this was utter and absolute chaos. This was utter and absolute disappointment. This was utter, and this was just not it for me in this game. Could we have done better? Absolutely. Is this our best game? Nope. Is it one of our games? Yeah, it's definitely now among them, if not the worst. I mean, in terms of the starting 11, who are we starting? We have Petrovic in goal. Petrovic was so overwhelmed. I do not blame him. The midfield and the defense did not help him, so I don't blame him. In terms of the back four, we had a 4-2-3-1 formation. In terms of the back four, we had Badiashile. No, in terms of the back four, we had Badiashile, we had Thiago Silva, we had Disasi, and we had Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell, who I didn't even see Ben Chilwell in this game. The last game that Ben Chilwell started off, we saw why we missed him, why the impact that he brings to the game. This game, really. In terms of the midfield, Caicedo and Enzo. Is this what we paid for? 100 million pounds, 100 million euros, 100 million whatever? Is this what we are? Is this the money that we? It's waste. I know the team is squad. I know the team is young, and they're preparing, and they're gearing themselves to become the better version. Whoa! How many excuses will we give? At this point, I feel like I will be forfeiting watching all the Premier League games just to focus on the other games, because those are the only games that give us better results. Now, I'm not even going to be surprised with how the game goes. Carabao Cup is the closest we have to silverware, and this was a very good test of how we might fare in the game. Now, Pochettino in his post-match conference was giving all the flowers to Liverpool. They were the better team. They're doing so well. The past few years in London, there's a lot of ass kissing. And I do not deny Liverpool were the better squad today, yes, but what? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to ourselves? We know we have quality now. We have individual brilliance, but it is not correlating to teamwork. Why in terms of our forwards? Okay, forwards, we had Gallagher. We had Gallagher again, just a lot of running, no scoring. We had Sterling. Sterling was trying, but they were just not connecting. The 1-2 are not there. Like, the way the players were missing the balls, like Palmer was not himself today, and he was playing as a false nine, and the last game he played as a false nine was so terrible, and it was against Middlesbrough, and we lost 1-0, and all he was just ballooning. Modric, the substitutions that we made were not even only Nkunku came in and gave us a goal, and that was enough. They said, you know what, you guys, yeah, you can have one goal. I feel like if it was not for some few things, we would actually have considered like 7 or 8 goals. So we'll take the 4. I mean, we've lost and we're currently 10th, but we have ran around the walls of Jericho, and they're just not falling down. We are back at 10th. Liverpool are back, straight back. Okay, they're still at first, and it looks like we might be going down, and it's sad. And first half, we considered the first 2 goals. I expected we'd give them at least a 1 goal or a goal for goal after, and you know what's so funny? We know exactly where our problem is. We know exactly where our problem is, and we know that if we fix these problems, we will not be in these types of situations. Our final third, which players do we have that can convert the goals? Of course, Nico went to the AFCON. They did not even have Mo Salah, but I would recommend, if you have high blood pressure or you have a tendency of getting high blood pressure, please don't follow Chelsea. Please don't, because your heart will break. It will break, and it will, you know, it feels like there's just too much PR. There's just too much more focus on the promotions and the money side and the checkbooks and the balancing of that and all that, and money. I just don't see anything more towards growth of the team. I don't see anything towards improving. I don't see results coming in, because, as I said, processes without results are not processes. We cannot see anything. We will keep saying process for how many years, for how many seasons, for how many games? What is our excuse? We cannot keep on saying injuries. How much did we spend to replace all these players? I was so happy because I thought that there'll be inter-sport, inter-team competition, inter-player competition. No competition. Who is choosing these players to start? I am actually starting to question this, and this was why Thomas Tuchel left, because the board was interfering with how the team selection was going, and he just couldn't have it. I mean, I'm the coach. I know what I see in the squad. I know the team that we're going to face. We knew Liverpool are a threat. We knew that we are going to Anfield. We knew that we have to show at least a bit of potential. If not even, at least if they won us with a 4-3, I'd accept it, you know. But for a margin of 3 goals, in terms of our first half, we had 1 attempted shot and one shot on target. Of course, it was not a goal, but they had 20 attempted shots, and I think 4 of them were on target, or 3 of them were on target. 20 in comparison to 1. They had more possession, and I know this possession does not matter, but it matters in this game. Literally, the whole of this game, we were playing in our box, and if we were able to move to a final third, we freeze. Or the Guys, I am super stressed right now, and Chelsea has just, this was the nail in the coffin for me, and I am so tired. I feel like Poch, but this is not a job for Poch. I think we have to agree, this is not a job for Poch, and we need to scout for a replacement. I know we have all the managers that have been there. Mourinho has been sacked, but is Mourinho the best thing? No. The best thing for Chelsea? I don't think so right now, because it will just be out of nostalgia, and I think he would clash heads with the owners. We're lost. We need saving, and Chelsea is just not doing it. So this is my review. You guys clearly seem to like the when we lose more. So if you're new to the channel, please like the video, share it with the family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe. This game was utter disappointment. We lost with 4 goals, and Nkunku gave us a goal. And if Nkunku was fit, you know, they mentioned in the press conference he's back in full training. Why didn't he start? You know, like, there's so many questions in terms of the players that are starting, and why are we making substitutions? So, like, even while Liverpool were winning, they still made substitutions to make sure that they can up their game, they can defend possibly better. They had a game plan. We did not have a game plan in this game. We were winging it, and that's what happens when you wing it. Failure to plan is planning to fail. Let me laugh, because that's my coping mechanism, and Chelsea will not control how my mood goes. But as the Blues, I am absolutely not happy. I am wearing a Chelsea jersey, but you know what? It's just not it. It's just not it, guys. That's not it. This is not the way. And we know where our problem is. We need to solve it. So the blue flag is not flying high today, and please make sure you look out for my quick fire. It will be dropping a little later this week, but I had to come here and give you guys a review. It's a little late here. It's around 2 o'clock, but I just had to do it for you guys. So I would appreciate your support, and please like the video and share it with your family and friends. This game was absolute chaos, absolute disaster, and this is not the way to go. This is not the way to go. It's not the way to go.